drinks, countdown parties, fireworks. These are some of the images that may come to mind when you think about New Year's. In Japan though, it's pretty different. If I summed up New Year's in Japan into 3 words, it would probably be eat, drink, pray. I spent the entire New Year's holidays in Tokyo this past year, so I was able to experience what New Year's is like for a typical Japanese person. It's a time of family with a lot of cultural traditions. It starts off with food preparations and traditional decorations. These items fill supermarket shelves and people shop for them in preparation for family gatherings. Toshikoshi soba is the main food for New Year's Eve, and it's eaten just before midnight. This is a soba or buckwheat noodle dish, often in a soup. Our broth was shoyu or soy sauce based, and topped with duck and yuzu citrus zest. When the clock strikes midnight, nothing much happens. The vast majority of Japan has no fireworks show. There's no champagne popping, no toast, no high fives, no kissing. Just silence. And maybe a J-pop artist performing their hit from the early 2000s on TV. New Year's Day starts off just as quietly. Neighborhoods are silent. Until the shrine or temple areas. Japanese make their way here for hatsumode, which is the first shrine visit or temple visit of the year. The lines can be really long. Too long for us, so we ended up going to a smaller shrine later. Nihonshu, or Japanese sake, is put into these special ceremonial Japanese lacquerware dishes. This is for otoso, the ceremonial drinking of the sake. We did this on New Year's Day. It is a tradition meant to keep you healthy over the next year. We had ozoni, a traditional mochi soup the Japanese eat on New Year's Day. A lot of Japanese Americans keep this tradition, and I've had this growing up in Hawaii as well. The broth is different depending on the region. Tokyo's is shoyu based, and that's what we had. The detail put into the cutting of the vegetables is incredible, and it tasted just as good as it looked. Osechi is one of the main New Year's foods in Japan. It's like a big bento box that everyone in the family eats from. Most of the foods in it have some sort of special meaning to them. It's traditionally made at home, but it's incredibly time-consuming to make all these little dishes. A lot of people these days just buy their osechi dishes, and they can cost between a few $100 to $1,000. It is more food than it looks though, so it does last a while. We briefly went through some nengajo, or traditional New Year's greeting cards. Less and less people are sending them these days though. And we drank some more. The next day, we finally made it to hatsumode at a local shrine. Throw in some money, ring the bell, bow, clap, and pray. Omikuji are good luck fortunes that you can buy. If it's good, keep it. If not, tie it up on the tree so it doesn't follow you home. After hatsumode, we went for a walk and strolled through a local park. There were a couple of people doing takoage, or flying a kite. This is a traditional New Year's activity, but apparently barely anyone does it anymore. New Year's in Japan is a time for family and relaxing. Almost everything shuts down in the country, and people can enjoy each other's company, sit around, and just be for once. And of course, enjoy good food. It's Japan, so you know there's definitely a lot of that.